As soon as this boy came down from the mountain to the city for the first time, he made a huge mistake. He walked into an expensive hotel and enjoyed a luxurious meal, but when it was time to pay the bill, he didn't have a single penny. And just like that, the hotel staff started chasing him. The boy ran for his life through the streets. At that exact moment, a beautiful woman was passing by in a luxury car. While running, the boy suddenly jumped and landed right on top of her car. At the same time, the woman was also trying to escape from a group of dangerous gangsters. The car sped away quickly, but several vehicles were still chasing them from behind. The boy thought to himself, looks like this woman didn't pay for her meal either. That's why these people are chasing her. But in the very next moment, he noticed something strange. The woman was in a terrible condition. Her breathing was getting faster, and she was almost about to lose consciousness. Soon, their car was surrounded by a large group of gangsters. To protect the beautiful woman, the boy immediately jumped out of the car. The leader of the gang said angrily, "Don't meddle in other people's business, or it won't end well for you." But the boy was not afraid at all. Furious, the leader ordered all his bodyguards to attack. The next second, a fierce fight broke out, but surprisingly, none of his elite bodyguards could stand against the boy. One by one, the boy sent them flying through the air. Within seconds, all the gangsters were lying on the ground, groaning in pain. In the end, the gang leader had no choice but to step aside and leave with his men. However, the woman's condition was getting worse and worse. In a weak voice, she said, "Please, help me." The boy quickly realized that some kind of dangerous drug was affecting her body. He tried to remove the poison using his own method, but it was already too late. The next morning, when the woman woke up, she angrily slapped the boy. The slap was so powerful that the boy was thrown straight into the wall. The boy said in shock, "Wow, that slap was really powerful, but why doesn't my hand hurt at all?" In fact, the previous night, the woman had unknowingly absorbed 30 years of the boy's internal power into her body. That was why even her single slap had become so terrifyingly strong. The woman still couldn't understand what was happening, because the boy was not an ordinary person. Since childhood, he had been training in the mountains with his master. His strength was so terrifying that he could split a mountain into two with a single strike. This time, he had come down from the mountain on his master's orders. His master had given him a special mission to protect Su Yunyao, the granddaughter of Wang Nianzhao, and that beautiful woman was actually Su Yunyao. So the boy followed her back to her company and became her personal bodyguard. Recently, Su Yunyao's father had passed away. Now, all her enemies and greedy relatives wanted to seize her company and wealth. Soon, her second uncle arrived at the company with a group of men, but the moment they tried to attack, the boy defeated all of them within minutes. When the uncle realized that his niece had such a powerful bodyguard, he obtained a special pill from a master to increase his strength. As soon as he swallowed the pill, his power increased tenfold. He believed he had become invincible, but the boy simply smiled and said calmly, "Stop. Your strength is nothing in front of me." And within seconds, the uncle was lying on the ground again. With no other choice, he took his men and left, but he wasn't willing to give up so easily. This time, he invited a terrifying master who looked exactly like the fire cloud evil god.